Hi everyone, welcome to Star Witch Astrology, and this is the forecast for the dark moon in Libra, 23 degrees, on the 17th of October in the early hours of the morning, 5:30 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. So welcome back and thank you for joining me. I'm actually recording this at night time, at sunset. And most importantly of all, when we're in the waning dark, the balsamic leading into the dark moon, rest. Take time out for yourself, drop and be, and remember this is the shedding cycle. So it's really important to be centered, grounded, feeling deep into yourself, into what is releasing and shedding of the lunar cycle. And this is every lunar month, irrespective of what sign it's in. This is the lunar energies that when we attune to these, so after the dark moon comes the new moon, where we set our intentions, and the waxing light. That takes 2 weeks up to the full moon, the zenith, the peak, the culmination of light. And then from the full moon through to the waning dark, the dark moon takes another 2 weeks. So rest, beautiful people, whenever we're in the few days leading into the dark moon. So I have the chart here, and there is so much focus on relationships, and the Libran dark moon, Libra is a cardinal air element of harmony and beauty and balance. So it's a time to bring balance back into your life, looking at where it is out of balance. And what have you attracted into your life that needs to be released? So the ruling planet of Libra is the divine Venus, and Venus is the bright morning star, and she's in her descension, activating this lunar month, the heart gateway. And so being incredibly aware of what has served its purpose and what needs to be cut away within relationship dynamics, old patterns, old energetic imprints that no longer serve you. So this is about bringing in the balance of yourself and your own inner beloved, speaking your truth from a place of beauty. So re-evaluation, integrity and grace, and allowing with this release of the old narratives, the old stories that you've told yourself, to allow a deeper healing to come into the heart space. And it's also Venus is activated in the sign of Virgo. So allowing yourself to drop into what serves its purpose for you, and not allowing yourself to get entangled with the smaller details. So allow the beautiful opposite polar sign of Pisces to take a step back and bring in the bigger picture of what is really important. The dark moon in Libra actually falls into the 12th house, and it is opposite Mars at 20 degrees Aries and Black Moon Lilith 29 degrees Aries, which is a karmic degree of great intensity around the emancipation or the uprising of the feminine principle, but it also transmutes an undertone of scorpionic intensity, because the ancient ruler of Scorpio was Mars, or is Mars. So Pluto is the modern day planetary ruler of Scorpio, Mars is the ancient. So this lunar cycle calls for an incredible shadow flush out, being in right relationship with yourself, with each other. And this is not just intimate relationships with partners or lovers. This is anybody that you are in relationship with, self and other. Aries, Libra. So Scorpio is symbolic of life and death and rebirth, and it also brings in shared resources, finances and sexuality. So themes around where we may project, or where there is transference of shadow toxicity and blame. So it's an incredibly powerful cycle this lunar month around accessing new impulses of energy opposite the Mars and energy Aries. So impulses of energy to look at a new purity and release any old patterns of manipulation and power abuse. So stay in the truth of your heart space and journey well as we go through this intense energy. I'd also like to talk about the Mercury retrograde in Scorpio, 11 degrees, and it's retrograding on the 15th of October. These are Southern Hemisphere times. Then on the 4th of November, it goes direct at 25 degrees Libra. So we have a Mercury retrograde through Scorpio and Libra, which is activating all of these themes again. And Mercury is not out of its shadow till it reaches back 11 degrees Scorpio, where it went retrograde. So that's on the 20th of November, we're through. Now, Mercury is the trickster, the planet of communication. As I always say, retrograde planets are not to be feared. It's like driving your car to the weather conditions. So it's also retrograding in late degrees Libra, as I mentioned, and it's currently conjunct Juno, the asteroid goddess of relationships and partnerships. So now is the most amazing invitation to dive deep into relationship dynamics with yourself. You don't necessarily have to be with a partner to do this. You can explore this on your own, all of the themes that are being talked about. And I personally adore and love offering this space for people to come and explore relationship charts, to have a relationship session. It's an incredible tool and resource because we grow the most when we are in relationship. Now, this is an incredible landscape because there are always going to be gifts and challenges with any relationship that we enter into. It's a sacred contract. So exploring this within the art of astrology is a beautiful offering, a great tool and resource. So deep immersion into the psyche, leaving no stone unturned. It's not for the faint-hearted. And what it offers is truth-seeking. Don't be afraid. Be courageous. Use the Mars conjunct Black Moon Lilith in Aries to be courageous and brave, and use this trickster energy that has kept us locked in a particular mindset to activate the visionary of the dreamer, where we discover the jewel within the darkness of the shadow. So walk in integrity and grace with integration and reevaluation. Be incredibly vigilant with transference of shame or projection. And as always, take responsibility for your own actions or reactions. It's an awesomely amazing but very intense time, and I'm very grateful to be able to share this information with you tonight. I had to pull on every resource to get myself together to do this. So just snuggle up as well. Be kind and caring and compassionate with yourself. Venus is amazing, and so is the moon. And so find something beautiful around you that you love and adore, and say how much you love people around you. Cherish your friendships. Cherish your relationships that are really important at this amazing time of the deep shadow flush. So go well with magic in your heart, and I'll be offering another forecast with the full moon in 2 weeks' time. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to receive more organic takes on how I work with astrology, or if you want to have a personal session, please contact me through my website and book yourself in. I love to share this. So yeah, magic always. It's earth magic meeting star wisdom. Thank you.